All right, I'm starting something new here called Predator Spotlight. If you're a predator, I'm going to talk about you. If you're my predator, I'm going to give details. Before being incarcerated over lies by Leslie Snell, Robert Warnick, who is a registered sex offender and friends with Leslie Snell, Scott DaCosta, who is Leslie Snell's boss and the sheriff of this here completely unfair town, and of course, we have the infamous William Barr. All four of those people are people who I was trying to turn in right here in Chappell, Nebraska. And all four of them worked together to prevent me from being able to turn them in, to prevent me from having access to evidence, to make sure that they could destroy evidence before I could ever take them to court. They lied to have me imprisoned. Leslie Snell is a horrible excuse for a human being. She has proven that. I've got recordings between myself and Scott DaCosta where Scott DaCosta admits, now mind you, this is before Leslie pulled all of her bullshit. He admitted that Leslie did not like me because why? Because I recorded conversations with her and put them on the internet. I have to show that I'm telling the truth. I have to do those things. Not that they're going to look at the evidence, but at least it exists. At least if something happens to me, the evidence is here on YouTube for y'all to look at. So Leslie Snell was involved in all of my court cases. Her name is stamped on every piece of paperwork. But then she wanted to pretend like I threatened her children because I threatened to call the cops on her. I didn't just threaten to call the cops on her. I did call the Nebraska State Patrol on her. And so she lied outright, and her boss lied outright to have me put in fucking prison. Now, obviously, there is a conflict of interest there. But because I had to deal with public pretenders who get paid for doing jack shit, I spent 7 months incarcerated for crimes that never happened. In every single one of the situations that I've been in with the police in the last 5 years, they have done everything in their power to protect my predators and make excuses for my predators. This includes Investigator Woods. If you're going to make excuses for my predators, you have no business being in law enforcement. Leslie Snell outright lied repeatedly to get a protection order against me for things that never happened. She worked together with Sheriff Scott DaCosta, who is her boss, and his deputies, who also worked together with my other predators, who she is friends with, like Robert Warnick. Robert Warnick is a registered sex offender. He's got a bunch of kids. Imagine that. Women being attracted to child molesters like Robert Warnick. Imagine that. Imagine people like Leslie Snell, who work for the Dual County Sheriff's Department, being friends with child molesters like Robert Warnick. Now imagine that this woman worked together with registered sex offender Robert Warnick to have me imprisoned for crimes that were never committed. These people have done everything that they can to prevent me from taking them to court and having an honest court date. They have done everything they can to try to peg me as schizophrenic to prevent me from even being allowed to show evidence of the crimes they committed. Now, am I allowed to be angry? Of course not. I have a penis. I am expected to just take it. Yesterday, I saw Leslie Snell's husband. I went into Pump and Pantry to get what I needed. He walked in. I bought my stuff and I left. Clint Snell, so far as I know, has never done anything wrong or horrible to me. Matter of fact, when I first started learning how to use a bow, I got my first arrows from Clint Snell. That's Leslie Snell's husband. Now, the things that they lied in order to get these protection orders or this protection order, I don't get to defend myself against. I am still, to this day, denied the right to face my accusers in court. They worked together to make sure that I would not be allowed to go to court or show evidence, just like the Bollinger family and law enforcement in the state of Colorado. I am a human being, God damn it! It is not okay to victimize me! If you don't like me screaming and you don't like me yelling, get off my goddamn channel. I'm not here for your fucking entertainment. I am here to make effective change. Leslie Snell outright lied in order to get a protection order. To this day, she has not produced one single piece of evidence to show me threatening her children, but yet she made that claim. She tried pretending that I threatened her repeatedly because she was afraid of losing her job and going to jail because she broke the goddamn law. I was told to get a hold of the Nebraska State Patrol about the situation with Scott DaCosta back in 2018. I did, and they didn't do jack shit. To this day, they haven't done jack shit. I have a penis, so I'm not allowed to get angry. Looks like I got a phone call.